ora! In this video, we're going to talk about the benefits of tracking your spending. Have you ever wondered where your money has gone? You were careful and you don't think you spent a lot, but a few dollars here and there all add up, and before you know it, you've spent more than you planned. Well, that is one good reason why it's good to track your spending. Before we get into it, pause this video and watch the short video in the link below. It was created by an organisation called Sorted, dedicated to helping Kiwis get ahead financially. I encourage you to check out their website for great tips and tools to help you with your money. Wow, I think we can all relate to our money disappearing down the drain at times. So here are some good reasons for getting into the habit of tracking your spending. While a budget is like a plan about how you want to spend your money, keeping a record of your spending helps you look back and reflect on whether you are on track with your money goals. We'll focus on how to write a budget in a later video, but before you do that, you need to get a good picture of how your money comes in and goes out. This will help you evaluate your habits so you can plan ahead. Knowing you have to write down every purchase you make will help you think twice about spending impulsively. Simply keeping a record is often enough to change your behaviour and be more mindful about your spending. What many people find is that once they start tracking their spending, they realise just how much they are spending on small, often unnecessary things. Taking an honest look at your finances will empower you to take control. Only you can do that. No one else is going to stop you from spending your money. Tracking your spending will also highlight any regular expenses you might want to change. For example, you might look at your phone bill and realise that it's quite high for your needs. You can then look at making changes to your plan or change providers. What you think you spend and what you actually spend can be very different. Food is often one of those areas where we easily overspend. Keeping track of your money will highlight those areas so you can cut back. When you see where your money's going and how much you might already be spending on existing debt, you will most likely be inspired to pay back your debt quicker to free up money each payday. Looking at the numbers will also help you make informed decisions about taking out more debt. Managing your money well and feeling in control reduces a lot of stress and anxiety, and that's a big deal. When you track your spending, remember the more accurate your numbers are, the better. It's easy to forget things and not worry about the little purchases, but they all add up. For this to work, your record needs to be complete and you need to be honest with yourself.
You might be wondering how to keep a record of your spending. There are different ways to track your money. You can carry around a little notebook and write down each purchase that you make. Or you can download an app to your phone and track your spending that way. Some people keep their receipts and review what they spent at the end of each day. Paying for everything with a card allows you to go through your statements at the end of each month. Find a way that works for you and get started. It is best to keep track of your money for at least a month, but do it for as long as you find helpful. You could also do it a few times a year to make sure you're staying on track. Once you've collected the amounts you have been spending, go over the numbers and put them in categories. You can use different color highlighters for the different categories. How much did you spend on groceries, clothing, bills, food, debt? Doing this will help you know what areas you want to address. Have a listen to Paul's story.
I did the Money Mates course and it really did help me. So one of the things that the course of Money Mates taught me was to pay in cash, and that was good to do that because I managed to save, and I managed to say to myself, well, I don't really need that, I won't spend that because I like the cash better, and I saved. I got almost 2,000 in the bank because of doing that, and I learned many things, and yeah, great course, recommend it.
I hope Paul's story encourages you to give it a try too. In another video, we will talk about how to write a budget. So between now and when you watch it, also think about other expenses you have that are less regular. For example, your WAF, family celebrations, or medical bills. Doing this will help you be prepared for writing your own budget. See you next time.